Hello, everybody. My name is Joseph Hogan. This is my beautiful wife, Jennifer Sacenti. We are stuck here in Ecuador, in the Galapagos Islands, specifically San Cristobal. We came here for a live aboard diving trip that we planned for 2 years. Just we really enjoyed diving and wanted to come here, and it was just like a dream vacation, or so we thought. And now it's kind of turning into a nightmare. We once we got here, about 2 days after we arrived, things started getting shut down. Flights started kind of not coming in right. The airport stopped talking to people. You just kept getting hung up on when you were trying to call them. You could never speak to a representative or anything. And then now it's a little bit more extreme. They are on complete lockdown here. We are pretty much stuck in our room for the time being, and we have no recourse to get out of here. And it doesn't seem like the U.S. government is helping us out. Probably should have mentioned that we're U.S. citizens. We're from Orlando, Florida, or roundabouts. But the government's not being very helpful. We have reached out to the U.S. Embassy several times. We just get, literally, this is what they told us, and I know we live in the 21st century here and all that, but they told us they get their information from the internet.
The only information that we do receive is contact the airlines to try to book a flight, but when you try to contact them, you don't get anybody. One time we were able to purchase tickets all the way to check-in, and we're told that if we boarded the airplane, we would be stuck in Guayaquil, Ecuador. Guayaquil, Ecuador is now currently on lockdown as well. From what we were told, they have the military and the police around the border of the city. You are not allowed to be in or out the city. And if we do land there, we're stuck there for a minimum of 2 weeks. And they currently have the highest cases of the coronavirus there. From what we were told, the president of Ecuador wants all tourists off the islands of Galapagos. But they seem to think that it's better for us to be in a quarantine in a city that has high cases of coronavirus, poor medical, poor healthcare system, and we have no access to a place to stay when we're there. We know no one there, so we've decided to just stay where we're at on this island, and hoping that the American government can help us out. There is lots of American citizens stranded here currently. We're already out, close to...
Between the original flights and the flights we rebooked that they promised that would go out, which ended up being canceled, we're about $5,000 into tickets. We brought limited funds. I wasn't planning on being here for an indefinite period of time, and on this small island, there's very limited credit card usage that you can purchase things with credit cards, so we only have a limited amount of cash. The other issue that I face is I require medication to live, and I'm on a limited supply at the moment. We have reached out to some of the local municipalities here, but we don't know. They only have one doctor on this whole island who I don't really know what she does. And I've been cutting my medication dosage in half. We've met some other U.S. citizens here who also face the same issue. One gentleman is taking medication for a blood cancer that he has.
He's currently almost about to run out
himself.
So we have a lot of people in dire need of getting back to the United States, and unfortunately, we feel like our government is not helping us. So we decided to set up this blog of sorts to see if we can get people to share it, and it can get to anyone out there that can help us to get off this island, get off this continent, and back home to the United States. So if you guys can please share this to everyone, to any platform. It's not just us two. There's so many other American citizens stuck here. And everybody's running out of money. We're running out of resources. Again, the Galapagos Islands is in the middle of the ocean, and everything's dependent on the Ecuadorian government to give us supplies. So that's another concern of ours as this virus continues to spread and their resources continue to thin out. At what point do they stop giving us supplies? So there's a lot of questions and fear, and we want to get back home.
Definitely want to get back home. In fact, we would just like the government to even mention us, because they don't seem to even be talking about us at all. It's like they forgot about us. But they're still charging me taxes. I just paid my last tax payment. They just took it out a couple days ago.
We have 2 kids at home that we would like to go home and see. Thank God they're in good hands. So if you guys can just please share and get it out there, we need to get back home.
We'll be doing updates whenever we can. The internet service is very spotty and slow here, so we'll upload it as we can, and we'll give you a chat next time.
God bless.
Thank you.